Looking at a fifth wheel with auto leveling and not sure whether you should have hydraulic or electric or what they do and what they do different? I got you covered today. If you want to figure out whether or not you're looking at an electric leveling or a hydraulic leveling system, when you get to the front, you'll see that the legs themselves are square on an electric system, and it'll also have a pull pin. So when you get to the campground, you'll pull that pin and let it drop till it's about 4 inches off of the ground. At that point, you'll go around to your pad. Then you'll come over to your system, you will turn it on, then you will manually hit this button here, dropping your jacks until they hit the ground, and you take the weight off the front of your truck. Once the weight's off the front of your truck, then you will pull your vehicle out, hit auto level, and you're all done. If you have auto level, it doesn't matter whether it's hydraulic or it's electric, it's going to essentially do the same thing. Hydraulic is superior in that it's faster, you don't have to pull any pins, but it doesn't mean that the camper necessarily is nicer because it has hydraulic. Sometimes weight is a key factor. If you have a camper that doesn't weigh a lot, hydraulic leveling can be overkill, so they'll opt for the electric leveling. A couple tips on how to use the system. Once you get it to the proper height and you've pulled your truck out, from there you're gonna hit auto level. Now, as long as after you leveled it, you've never touched anything manually or adjusted anything, when it's time to leave the campground, doesn't matter if it's a month later, if you hit return or hitch height, it'll take you back to that exact same height, and you can just back your truck right back underneath it. Always make sure that you have your coach level before you put your slides in and out. It'll make sure they operate smoothly, especially with some of the SwimTech slides. They have to be perfectly level or else you can encounter issues when you bring them in and out. Another tip is most systems will have a pad inside and outside. If you decide to use the pad inside and there are people inside of the fifth wheel, just make sure everybody stays still while it's leveling. Just find a seat or find a spot to stand and then just don't move during the process. Let's be honest, it doesn't matter what system you have, as long as you're not cranking, you know what I mean? Who wants to do that? Speaking of which. Or you could be cranking like this loser.
What?